Hey, we're all in progress. Welcome everybody to a Wednesday afternoon, 2 o'clock call. Today's going to be quite unique. I feel it's going to be a learning experience and something that you'll always be using. If everybody was on last night, you heard that Sheila talking about videos and memes and what happens if you don't have any memes and you still want to advertise. Well, here's something that you will want to note, and I'm going to share now. Okay. Here we go, people. When you sometimes, and I've had this experience this week, that hold on a second. I'm going to stop sharing for a second here because I want to change the view. Okay, share, sound, share. Okay, thank you. I was doing a bunch of advertising this week, and I noticed on the free sites, Rory supplies us with free classified sites to post and free leads. So sometimes lately I've been finding, because I've been using classifieds for free.com a lot lately, and I noticed that it is having technical glitches. It won't let you bring up your photos. So, and US net ads, since they're all about the same, could have the same problem. So if they're not working and you can't put up pictures in the ads, then you really want to have something visual up there. So pictures are good to have on your ads. Okay. Videos are even better to have on your ads because people want to see things they don't necessarily want to read all the time. They may be tired or have a long day, or they don't have too much time to read. So if you have a video that you can get in there nice and quickly for them to look at, they're more apt to look at it. Now, if you have the combination of pictures and videos, that's fantastic. That's optimal. So that's what you want to do in any of your ads. We have a couple new people starting. When you modify your first page, you modify a page and then you advertise it. Modify a page and advertise it. So what you want to do is try to get a nice advertising text, work it out, and then try to get some pictures. That's where the memes come in. But when you first start off, you don't have memes, you can get them, but you really want to wait until you're in the program for a longer period of time. So if you don't have the memes, then you want to get pictures. So the combination of pictures and videos are fantastic. So now, if that's the case where you can't get the pictures in there, you want to make a video. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You really want to do this for organizing everything that you have. First of all, you want to have a folder made on your computer for the product or service. Okay, within that folder, you have the subfolders, called folders, photos, all right? Now, here's what it looks like. If you go, let's say we're going to talk about Miel today. Okay, so first thing you want to do is go to your internet Explorer here, internet browser, and make a folder. I call mine work at home program. You can, whatever you know that it pertains to this business, you can write a title of. Okay, so this is what I have, work from home. And then I open that up. And we know that Meow is in the DTCA. So you go down to where it says DTCA, you make a folder for that. And then you click on that. Now, you also know that Meow is part of the RAM program within the DTCA. Don't get overly confused, folks that are new. Just, follow along and just keep this recording afterwards so you can go back when you understand it further. So now
Tom,
you have
Tom,
well,
can I interject one thing here?
Yeah.
For the new people that are here, for the new people, their folder is called the address of their website, the 4digits.com backups. And they have a folder inside that for each of the categories. So if the in this case, I would make a new folder called RAM because they don't have it in their offers yet on their websites. Does that make sense so far?
Donna, can you repeat the name of the folder that you mentioned before, the RAM?
The folders that you set up are they're called the 4 digits, whatever your address of your website is. And then it has backup.
That's on you're talking about my
in
drive.
Google Drive.
Yeah. That's another place too that you want to do exactly what she was saying, and that's the folders you have up there. This is on your computer first, and then I have two backups anyway. I do it on my computer first, and then I do it on the my drive or Google Drive. This is a lot of people. There's a lot of things that we do that people should have their information backed up on their computer. So
Donna,
this is the way I do it for this particular subject. Okay.
Donna, you mentioned I'm sorry.
I'll talk to you later, Jesus. But
Okay.
that'll help you know where you are, okay?
Okay. So you have a home folder. In that folder, you have all subfolders. In my subfolder, I have the DTCA ambassador, formerly One Ambassador. In there is our Cash Network Direct, or now called RAM. Within the RAM, the Meow product that I'm talking about today is part of our kiosk. Excuse me. Now, I open up my kiosk, and I have all the different kiosk products in there. And so I go down to where it says Meow. Now here's the Meow. And underneath that, there are subfolders there. And one of the subfolders is photos. So when you click on photos, and then you download all the different photos that you have taken off the website. Again, if you don't have any photos, what you do is you go to the website. Now, when you go to the website, I'll show you how to make copies of those photos. You want to look at all the pictures on the product site and copy the ones that appeal to you. Okay, then you copy it. So you go to the Meow, for example, that's what we're talking about, website. Now you go to that website and you see there's all different photos there. I have to move. There you go. See? When you go to the site, you have all these nice little photos. And you just click around the whole site. You always want to get yourself familiar with the site anyway, so you know what the product is, and then you can, write a page on it. This is not one that you get with your original template when you first start, so you won't find this in your template. But This is a page that you add to it. Okay, so the object here is how do you get a photo? Oh, okay, let's say we want this photo. Now, what you want to do is you want to use a tool called snipping tool, and that is all part of your computer software that comes with your computer. So the easiest way to copy a picture on a website is by using a tool that is already on your computer, again, which is the snipping tool. It could be another name too, but it pertains to snipping, or whichever the name that comes up. I know other people have snip and scratch or whatever it is, but anyway, the way you get to it is you go to the bottom left of your computer. I don't know if you can see my search bar on the bottom left, but if you can't, I made a picture of it right here.
Yep.
And good. And so you go to the bottom left and you click on it and you type in SNIP, and all of a sudden it will come up with what you have on your system. In this case, the snipping tool. And this is what it looks like. So what you want to do is when you go back to your products, you start copying each picture and putting them in your folder. So if we go to here and we want to take a picture, let's say of this one on the far right, go down to your search bar, click on snipping, or snip. As soon as you start typing, it comes up. And then you see up at the top left, you can see it right here. This is the box that comes up. You just click on new, and you see the screen goes dark and you have the cross arrow there. So just highlight whatever you want to copy. See that? If you don't want a lot of information on there, you can cut it off. Okay. Now, after you copy it, you go down to the bottom again. I don't know if you can see my bottom, but here it is, the icon. Can you see that, Joel?
All we see is the before and after picture. No. Oh yeah,
Okay.
but yes, it's down the bottom we see that.
Yeah, okay.
No
So
problem.
then that's the snippet icon. So just click on it to enlarge it. Now, on the top right of that snippet, you have save as here, and you have just copy. So sometimes if you don't want to save it, you just want to copy something right to your blog page, you can click copy. Otherwise, click save. For this purpose, you want to click save as because you're going to then upload it to where you need it. You can upload it to my drive. So let's go to where I put my meow. Go down here. Here I have hundreds and hundreds of folders. Work at home. We're narrowing in. DTCA. And within the DTCA, I have the RAM. Within the RAM, I have the kiosks. And within the kiosks, I have Meow. Within Meow, I have the photos. Down here, anytime you use snippet, you just get screenshot. So you want to rename it. I don't know, what shall we call this, folks? Lady. Let's see, this lady lying down. Just so you know what it is. I know it has to do with the eyebrows. And then after you do that, you don't need it anymore. So you can just X out. Okay. So then what you want to do is just continuously do that. Go to different parts of the website, all around, whatever you like, and take a whole bunch of pictures. And then do the same thing, copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay. So that's how you get a copy of the pictures that are on a website. Actually, a lot of times when Rory is doing his Tuesday night call, and he's got things up that he shows you. Instead of writing everything down, you can just take snippets of what he's writing and you get a whole bunch at one time, put it on your WordPress or Word document rather, and then save it for later. Okay, so now you got all your pictures, right? Now, what you want to do is you want to make a video. The object of this is to make a video with the pictures. So you got the pictures, you can use the pictures, but you can also make a video with the pictures. So after you've completed copying all the pictures that you want, go to Canva. And this is the URL address, www.canva.com. Okay. So when you get to Canva, you're going to see this screen. Since we want to make a video, what you want to do, see right here, it says video. It says documents, whiteboard, presentation, social media, videos. You want to look around there because each one has different measurements too that you want to make sure fits. And they have one for YouTube and so forth. So what you want to do is you want to click on the video, and then you want to start uploading the pictures. So click on the videos. Here's click and get a whole bunch of already pre-made videos that you use, video for ads and so forth. Just I just click on the first one where it says video. Good way to start. The other way, you have to do a lot of editing. This way it's blank, so you don't have to worry about editing anything. Okay, so now I want to move this again. Our Zoom is always in the way all the time. There we go. Okay, so you have a nice whiteboard here, and take a look at the area on the bottom. We're in the video section, so you can see right down here on the bottom is the first spot to put your photo. Now, you see there's a whole bunch of stuff over here on the left-hand side. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start uploading your pictures from your computer. That's why you always download from wherever you have it to your computer. If you put it in my Google, Joel and Donna, I don't know if you can do it from there. I had never tried it. I always uploaded it from my computer. So that's why I'm showing you this way, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
So you start uploading all your pictures, you choose. Now, this will help you choose each picture individually in the order you want them to be shown in the video, okay? So up here, you look at all the left side. That's the categories on the left-hand side, right?
Mm.
And what you want to do is you want to upload your pictures to Canva. So you go all the way to the left-hand side and you go, see right over here, says uploads. And you click on upload. You see. So it's for all on the left-hand side. Okay. Usually there's a blank space around the pictures too, but we'll get to that in a second. So you click on the upload. You see it says upload file. So click on that. And when you click upload file, see it comes to your computer. It doesn't go to my drive or my Google, it comes to your computer. So that's where I have my pictures. So again, let's go down, and this takes time because you have to track these stuff from the beginning all the time. And this is a little faster now. Meow, photos. Okay, so see, this is the one that I just copied. So This would be a new one. All the others are already up there for me. So double click on that. And over here on the left, you'll see it's coming up. You see a little bar. Then it finally, when the bar disappears, you know it's uploaded. So just left click on it and just drag it to the middle. You know, where you want it. This is the frame. You see down here in the bottom left, this is frame. Now, you have different size pictures. So what you want to do with all the pictures is you want to drag it around. You see that when I let go of my left mouse clicker, it disappears. But if I click on it and move it around, you see that line appear vertically. What you want to do is, there you go. You want to center it. This shows you how it's centered. You see now it's vertical and horizontal. Then you can let it go. All right. Because if you want to get it bigger, you can do that. Sometimes it'll get distorted. So this is about as far as we can go. Okay. So you want to make sure it's in the middle, and it is. Now, the background, you'll notice, is a blank space. In that case, you can enter a background. So, but be on alert that you don't choose just any background or pictures that have a crown in it. Okay. Because those are premium pictures and you'll have to pay for that. So what we're doing here is all free. You don't have to pay for anything. So what I'm talking about is around this picture you see is all white. Now you can leave it that way if you want, but I usually don't like to leave it by itself. Here, over on left, you can go up and down. But over again on the left-hand side, you'll see where it says background. Background. Just have to look for that right over here, up and down. Oh, it's the last one on the bottom here, you see. So you click background, and all of these pop up. Okay, these are the ones I've used already. Now, if you go down too far, you'll come up with some that have the crown on it, and those are the ones you'll have to pay for. You'll notice it, so just be careful, because then after you go, if you don't do it and you go to download it, it'll ask you to pay whatever the price is, so you'll know that you hit a crown, something with the crown. So whatever picture would be good, you can click on anything that gives a background that really makes it, you know, coincide with the picture. However, sometimes you may just want to have solid instead of pictures, or maybe something with a little roughness to the background. Whatever it is. Okay. So it's blues and turquoise are always soothing colors, so you want to use something like that. Okay. Now, what you want to do is that picture is all done. So now you just go down here to the bottom and you click on the plus and you have a second picture. Now, you can go back to your uploads because you've uploaded all your pictures, and you can put another picture in there. These are all the ones that I've already used, so I'm just using this for an example. These are all from Meow's site. Okay. And you turn it around, see it's centered, move around. And you can leave that background there if you want. Or if you want to change the background color, you can do that also. Okay, so you just keep doing that and doing that until you get all your pictures in there. Okay. Tattoos. These are subjects that we talk about. So these are what we want pictures for. Okay, another one is rough skin. or photos. Okay, that's really doesn't matter how big it is because they all looks the same, but move it around. You want to make sure it's always centered. And there you go. And just last one, let me just put one here. That's actually move it around. There you go. Okay, there you go. That's how you put your pictures in. All right. If you look down here, you see 5.05. That's the amount of seconds that these pictures will stay up in your video. Now, what's the next thing you want to do? Okay, you want to put text in there. So you selected the background and now you put the text in. So it's all a matter of what you want to say. You know, on each frame, you can put text on each frame. So let's go back to the beginning by clicking on the first one. You go back to the beginning. Now over here on the left, see, third one down from the top says text. So you click on the text and you can have a lot of fun with this. There's a whole bunch of different things. You can do regular text, you know, headings, subheadings, or you can do these different things here. But see down here on the bottom, it says, there's your crown, and it says Pro. That's what you have to pay for. So stay away from anything that says Pro. So take your time when you're looking at these. There's not a whole bunch of them that you can choose, but you can mix and match and have a good time with it. So whatever you want, if you want something that glows, just, you know, drag it over. And you see how big it is? Well, you can drag it and make it smaller. And when it gets to a certain point that it's too small or still not small enough, you can always go up here to the top and you can change it. Click on it and 42. And now you double click inside of it and just type anything you want. Beginning of this video. Okay. And you just click away so you can see what it looks like. And if you like it, you can keep it. Okay. Now, you can do other things with it too. Here's another one. And you can click on, let's say, subheading. So here it pops up in the middle. Double click in there so that you'll be able to overwrite everything that's there, or just get your highlight in there. It's just like anything, that's your highlight and copy. And see, let's say washing hands. This isn't what I would say, but I'm just doing it for the sake of showing you. Now, the thing about this is also, if you don't want it there, you can put it any way you want. And there are other icons. You notice you can delete it if you want, trash it. But this right here, you can actually move it around.
Ooh.
You
Now we're
see,
getting
that's
fancy.
cool.
Now we're getting fancy.
Yeah, now you can stop playing around with it. And let's say get another one. And what else can I say? Sparkling gel. Okay, hit enter. I don't want to hit enter. So take this, and again, you see those 4 arrows? You can move that any way you want. Take this, and you can put it that way. Now, if you want to change the color of it, just highlight it, go over here to where it says shows your colors, and click anything you like. Oops, didn't highlight the whole thing. So highlight the whole thing, see? You can change the colors, you can do this, that, and the other thing. Okay. On the end, when you finally get to the end, you always want to make sure that you put your URL in there. So play around with the text and the sizes and everything, move it around the picture. Now do this for each frame photo. If you want them to have different text, you can do that. Just remember to put your blog link on the last frame. Right now, when you are all done with the pictures and the text and everything, if you want, you can add animation and music. You need to play around with that too. So this is the last video. So you want your link in there. So again, I do this. And remember, you can, if you hit Control A, it'll highlight the whole thing. That'll save you from using your browser. And then you can put your link in there, your business link. You know. Oops. Okay. I knocked my mouse out. Okay. Now you want to do it so that what you want to do is actually go to your site and copy your link. Be a lot easier, and put that in there. And if it's too small, you have to just widen it up so that they can see everything. And then you can move it around left and right. You see, now it's centered. Okay. So you want to always make sure you have your personal blog sheet, blog page on the last frame. So that's the last frame. Now, if you want to see what it looks like, you just go back to the first frame, and over here, just like any video, you click on the video, 5 seconds, and you'll see it changing. Each one is 5 seconds, and you can also change the time up on top. See? Now, that's the last thing that people will see in your advertising. Now, if you want to get a little more creative, you can start animating it. So over here on the top, you have the button that says animate. So the first one, basically you want to leave as is. Go to the second one. Now go to animate, and you see a whole bunch of good stuff that you can do with it. Have a lot of fun with this one. You know, you click, you can just hover over it, and you'll see what happens. And whatever one you want, you just click on it. And once you click on it, it sets it. Go to the next one, and you want to wipe in, and that's it. Go to the next one and stomp. There you go. And on the last one, zoom in. Voila. So if you want to see what that looks like, just click on the video again, and let's see. Okay. Cool, huh? 5 seconds apiece. Now you can add as many frames as you want, but you really don't want to spend too much, have them look at it too many times. So, you know, half a dozen or so frames should be sufficient. It all depends on your subject. Okay. Now, one last thing that you can do is you can add music to it. So if you want to add music, let's see how we do that. Go over here to audio. Okay. That happens sometimes. I just click on it and it just separates. Okay, so here's the animation, which is up on top again to remind you. And then when all is said and done, you save it and go to, you know, the untitled pot. I'll get to that in a second. So what we're doing now is the audio part of it, or the music. So you got the animation done. Go back to the beginning, and go down to audio, click on audio. Now, again, you notice on the left that you do have selections, but all of these with the crowns, remember, you'll have to pay for. So you can stay away from that. They don't really give you too many, but there's different subjects: happy, upbeat, fun. Click on fun. Most of the times when you click on those things, they're all seem to come up with the crown. So you really don't have much of a choice, but to, go to the original one. So let's just click on something, this, and play it. Can you hear that?
Yep. Yep.
I
And
did
then
the
just,
screen sharing correct this time. I made
and
sure
then-
the sound was on.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I figured that's what you're doing. So the one thing to remember with when you're using music, make sure there's not copyrighted music. So it's best to use the audio clips they have in Canva. You just got to make sure it's not copyrighted.
Yeah, well, that's why these over
Yeah.
here, you can use whatever you have here. But if you go someplace else, yeah, you want to make sure they're not copyrighted. And
Because what happens when we do use copyrighted stuff is that the actual server that your system is on gets shut down for a while, which means then everybody else on that server also gets shut down. So that's why you want to be very careful about that stuff.
But if you don't like that, you just right click on it and delete the track and it's over. Okay. Now, that's how you make a video from Canva. So what you want to do now is you want to save it. So the next step, after you've done that, added the music, you want to save it. So you go to the top of the page where it says Untitled Design Video right here. Top of the page. This says beginning of this video because I had already put that in there. Beginning of this video, see? But you just highlight it and you put whatever you want in there, right? So if it was empty, which it usually is, then you just type the subject you want. Remember, this is your recording, so you're going to be advertising with this, so you want to make it all professional and to the point. Okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to save it. So you then go to the left side of the screen to File and click Save. So you go down right there. Okay. Then you click to save. Okay. So go to the left, go to File, click on File, go down and click Save. Okay, so then it's saved. All right. So now you saved it. Now the last step is to download your video to your computer. Again, you want to put it into the same file that you have all your photos, but you actually want to make a subfolder called videos. Okay. So the way you do that is you go to the share on the top right. Okay. Right there, you see share. Click on share and go down to download. Click the arrow on download and it'll tell you what the best thing is. You always want to download it as an MP4 video. Download MP4 video to your computer. So you click on it's MP4, it's already there. Just click download and it'll start downloading by itself, see. And it'll take time to download. And then it's downloaded to your video, to your folder. So let's, for the sake of time, go right to my folder, and you'll see it's downloaded here. Now, if you want to see what mine looks like, and I have it on my page also. Over here. So it's downloaded. You already saw that. So if you go to my page, you can upload it too. This is what I have on mine. That's my and you see, so at the end, you always want to have your website up there. And that's how you do the video when you can't post a picture on your classifieds. So I hope you got a lot out of that. It's really interesting. You can have a lot of fun, just play around with it. Okay, any questions on that?
Nope. Looking good.
Awesome, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, again, remember, I'll have this recorded and put into the chats later. So you want to then just click on it and save it to your folder. You make a folder on your computer, and that's where you can find it all the time. Okay, sound good? Thank you, Kamara.
So Tom, the only application we need to use is Canva.com, right?
Yeah.
Well, not have to. This is, I mean, there are many out there, but this one is one a lot of us use because it's very easy to use. You don't have to use it. If you find another one that you want to use, well, always go ahead. But we just suggest Canva because it's very easy to use, and a lot of us know how to use it.
Yeah, it's free and it's very versatile.
And then
Yeah,
the photos we will obtain directly from the website of the product, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, here's the address, the URL, www.canva.com. Actually,
Yeah.
if you just put canva.com, you know, you'll get to it.
This is Debbie Payne.
Hi, Debbie.
I have a problem. Hi, I have a problem with my memes going on classifieds for free. They're not showing up. So could I make a video of the memes?
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
again what
Same
Sheila
thing.
was talking about last night. She was saying
Right.
everybody has your memes to usually we get 4 at a time. So
Right.
just copy each one. You can upload each one actually to Canva. As long as it's on, your computer, because when you say upload, it goes to your computer. Go to the section where you have your memes and you can upload each one.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Again, you can also add text to it too, but usually the memes speak for themselves.
Yep.
And you have, of course, your own website on the bottom of them, so you don't really have to worry about putting that on the last frame because it's on every frame, really.
One thing I noticed while you were showing your video is that if you have too much text in one page, 5 seconds, maybe it's not enough to read the whole thing, but the
Right.
text in that page. So
that's
maybe
when you can change the time on it.
Yeah.
That I showed you on the top, because it's all preset for 5 seconds.
Right.
And you can make it as long as short as you want each frame. So if you have a lot on the back end there, like I did, you can actually increase it to 10 seconds if you want.
Okay.
Some places like, what is it? Like some of the social media don't want your videos to be too long. So you want to usually keep them all under a minute, preferably. But for this is for classified ads, and you want it to be short and sweet. Let me, I already stopped sharing, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to show you something quickly. That I put up here. This is that I've been running on the classifieds for free ads. After a while, it finally did come up with pictures on the bottom. So I was able to put a picture up. This is my memes on, obviously, the tunes. So you can put your picture there, and you can also have a video up here along, of course, with your text. So you got the ultimate coverage. If people don't have time to see that, or if they don't have time to read it, but you don't want to make it too long, because you have people only have like 4 seconds retention. The headline is the first thing that's important. Then you got the text, then you have the picture, and then you have the video. But the people will probably click on the video faster, is that way they don't have to read anything. So it comes in handy. So unfortunately, on those sites, it's been happening to me. I don't know if it's happened to anybody else, Joel, or anybody.
Yep.
It has.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I quite often not able to share pictures, so this is a great way around that.
So what happened was, I said, okay, I had to make a video to, take up the real estate. So after I sent it to about a half a dozen states, it came up on the bottom. The pictures came up, then I clicked on it. And once you click on it, it saves it. So as long as you don't get out of that classified ads, which I don't, I just keep going back and forth from the bottom. Do you want to post another ad? And I click yes. Even if I'm finished, I just start all over again. But if you go out of it, I notice you lose the pictures again, and it'll take you a while to have them come back in, if they come back in. But one time I was almost finished, and then they popped up. So it's always good practice to do this anyway. You're going to use it sometime in the future for anything. So it's always good to play around with the Canva. It's free, and you can do a lot of things with it. You can make posters with it, Canva, and you can do the videos, and you can do YouTube thumbnails and a lot of different things. So any other questions? Do we have anything else that needs to be said today? Anything special, Donna?
I just want to remind everybody, if you have an NDA signed, that be a great idea if you would join the V-marketing training tomorrow. If you're brand new and you've just signed the NDA, then I would say that would be a pretty much mandatory to put on your calendar, okay? And look for the links in all the chats. They're always posted. Ray's doing a great job of getting those posted for you. So don't miss out. Take advantage of the free training that's available to you for sure.
Hey, Donna, I don't have it signed, so what would I have to do in my case?
Then you're not quite there yet, so you'll catch the next one.
Okay.
So we'll get you there, and you'll be there in about a week, okay?
Okay, all right, great.
Okay. Thanks,
Very
guys.
good.
That was a great presentation.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom. That was
Yeah.
great. Something else to add to my toolbox. It seems very easy to use. So great job.
Yeah, this is something that normally takes a while to get used to, and I wanted to do it in the amount of time that we had. Plus, I have it in the PDF file. If, as a matter of fact, I can, get that now and put it into the chat. And also you'll have the video. So let me do that. And anybody else can talk if they have something to say.
There's a couple questions in the chat there.
Oh yes. All right. So let's get to those.
Ray,
So-
would
Always
you
so.
do me a favor and post the meeting for tomorrow? You must have a signed NDA to join that meeting.
This is the marketing meeting, right?
Yes.
Yeah, every time it's posted, that's listed on there, on the post itself. That you must have an NDA to attend.
Yeah,
Okay.
good announcements.
It's at 5:00 Central Time.
6 p.m. Eastern.
So just watch for the post. Or ask your instructor.
The link
And
I just put
Donna-
in should be the PDF file on today's subject.
Just
Yeah,
so
I
you
saw
know,
that.
Tom, you have to get access on that one. I
Yeah.
clicked on it, it says get access. So if you want to reverse that. And then Donna, I was going to
Right.
ask, can I invite my team to that as well? If they have their NDA signed?
Shouldn't have to get access. Go
Yep.
ahead.
We all need that to have access.
Yes, you can. How many
Awesome.
people are you talking about, Candace?
Just possibly, there's 2 or 3 people that possibly may come. I'm just going to let them know because they're not able to come to the time Mondays and Wednesdays, so maybe they're available on Thursdays.
Okay, that'll be fine.
And
And
I'll let-
also tell them to get to the training on Saturday.
I was just about to say they do come to Saturdays, but I think sometimes Saturdays are a little different than if we personally have them. I don't know why, because we have different scenarios come about, but they do come to Saturdays. Absolutely.
All right.
That's
we're-
mandatory. I make them, or I try to make them as much as I
Yeah,
can.
if they're participating in the calls, we also ask that they participate in the trainings themselves. So we're going to have everybody volunteer
Awesome.
and take part in that. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not.
It's
they
not a
have to
just
be-
come and listen. It's a
That's
come and
right.
interact.
They need to be all in or not.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Sounds good. And thank you very much. Great training. Did you repost that, Tom?
I don't
With
know.
access?
I don't
If not,
all you need to do, Tom, is change it to viewer
what?
access. Just change it to viewer access, and that should work.
Yeah, but
have a
it's,
great,
it's the PDF file. So
Yeah, but so the PDF file, change it to anybody with this link.
but it doesn't come out that way. That's why today I'm having a problem with that particular aspect of it.
Yeah. All right. I'll look into it. Because I have PDFs, so I'll look into it and I'll let you know.
I have. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over that, Joel,
Yeah.
after this.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. Well, appreciate everybody coming. And tonight again is our Brain Food Academy night open house. So that's at also 8:30 Eastern time. So if you have any teachers or any parents that want to look into it, have any questions to actually get their children into it, or teachers to teach, have them come on Wednesday nights, 8:30, our regular Zoom channel that we have. during the week last night and, for all the calls. And that's something else that you want to put ads out for.
In your Google Drive, when you click on share, it should still give you the option for general access, and you then choose anyone with the link.
I'll have to share my screen with you after, Joe.
Sure, that's fine. Thank you, everybody. This was a great lesson today, and come on next week to find out what I'm going to share with you guys.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Okay. You have a great day, folks.
Thank you.
I'm the host. So that means I get to end it. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.